I'd say one key takeaway was a line that Boaz made where he said, or paraphrasing, how he was living for a legacy. And that really hit me because it made me understand that I'm not here or living for myself, but I'm actually living for the people that are coming after me.
Life isn't something that we can plan, and the decisions, the situations that we placed in where we feel confined, that's not something that we chose to do. It's something that's imposed on us. So the fact that he made a story about choosing freedom was very ironic but powerful, in the sense that you can do that.
The Creator's giving me a gift. He's giving me something. I can't just keep it. Otherwise, if I keep it, it's no longer a gift, it's a possession. But I need to give it away and give it to the people and give it as a present. And that's why we live in the present, because the present is a present.
Freedom in itself, we actually don't understand the definition. It is really relative. Some people think of freedom as, you're away from certain chains. Some people think of it as being free from mental things. And I just love the fact that we're able to come together with our different takes on what freedom is and speak about it.
I think one key thing that I took away was in Boaz's behind the scenes footage, is that there's so much that goes behind a creative process that we might not even notice. It's not just, you write the piece and it gets filmed and that's it. There's so many people that need to be involved with such projects.
My key takeaways from today is that life is short and we don't know when it could pass. So we should try and live our lives like it's our last day, and just make the most out of the freedom that we have to live.
What I ended up taking away from it is that we live in a world that's going to learn, or it's not going to learn, that you're going to learn very quickly aims to trap you, to take away your freedom in certain aspects. And it is your responsibility, whether you're a gangbanger, trying to fit in with the rest of the guys, knowing that you have other talents that you could use to help elevate your community, or simply a university student who is in this academia stage because you're trying to escape the pressures of knowing that you should be somewhere else, doing something else. That is much better than what you're doing right now. We're all seeking freedom in one way or another.
To me, freedom means free will. It means the will to do anything, to be anything. But I do believe that freedom needs to have conditions. Otherwise, it's no longer freedom, in my opinion, because then your freedom could be at the expense of somebody else's freedom. So there needs to be certain boundaries to protect your freedom and other people's freedom.
The freedom of worship is something that doesn't compare to anything else, because you just don't care about what other people think of you, what's in that moment, and it's just an amazing feeling. So yeah, that's what freedom means to me.
Freedom to me is self-expression. I believe that the truth will set you free, and I believe that self-expression is your form of truth. So whether that's in your creativity or even in just your everyday reactions and conversations with people, being able to express your true feelings, I believe, is freedom.
To be able to go into any room or any conversation and just be yourself, to be you, to be the person that God has created you to be that gift that you are to the world. Unaltered, unfiltered, undiluted, just you.
I think freedom is about having the confidence within yourself that you were created in a way that you can live separate from the bounds of the world and the literal world, and that you can basically be yourself unapologetically and have confidence in that it's enough.
Freedom is being able to express yourself and being in an environment where you don't have to worry about what other people think, and just being your authentic self.
Freedom to me, I'll say, is freedom from myself. I'm bound by a million limitations, my mind, my psychology, my person, my being, and certain things that society has placed on me. But I feel like freedom is being able to go past that, overcome that, and as a believer, by the grace of God, have my destiny set out and look towards that, go towards that, being free from the limitations of past, present, society, psychology, so forth and so on.
In life, we'll experience struggles of various degrees and levels, of course. But I remember reading in Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, a Holocaust survivor, about how the difference between those, or the seeming difference, of course there are many other factors that you can mitigate for, between those who survived and those who didn't, was hope. They were living for something other than the reality that they could see right now. And there is something important, fundamental about life, truly living, and not just kind of like wading your way through the waters and floating along on a paddle boat, is being able to look beyond something that you see right now in this broken and devastated world. So if I was to be asked what freedom is in another aspect, I would say it's hope.